Hey guys, it's Dominique. I am back for my 24 week update. I just turned 24 weeks yesterday, the 4th of November, I believe it was. Yeah, because today's the 5th. So an exciting thing about this week is it marks the age of viability. So if the baby were to be born today, it would be viable in an incubator with obviously prenatal care and in the NICU, but it would survive. So that's kind of cute to know that little baby's in there and could already survive outside of me. So that's pretty awesome. I had a lot of preterm labor with my previous children, so I'm hoping that that doesn't happen this time. But I also don't want to go too far past 37 weeks because all my kids were born before 38 weeks. So I'm hoping that we kind of stay in that little realm of I'm just full term and having the baby instead of 40 weeks and waiting. So I hope that doesn't happen this time. But I have been having Braxton Hicks contractions since 16 weeks. And today on my little pregnancy app, it was telling me that the Braxton Hicks would start this week. And I was like, I've been feeling them for the past 10 weeks. Sometimes they are very painful too, or you have to breathe through them, but they're not regular. I haven't really been timing them, but I know they're not regular because they don't come frequently or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I have an appointment on Friday with my doctor to get some blood work, and I just got the blood work for the glucose test, that disgusting orange drink. I don't know if you guys do it where you are, but here in Canada we have to drink this orange drink that tests your glucose, and then they take your blood work to see how high your sugars are and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's just for gestational diabetes and testing for other problems like that. So something I've noticed this week is I'm feeling the baby move so much, constantly, especially when I'm laying down or on my side, all the time. It feels like she's doing somersaults in there, and I'm trying to get Brandon to feel, and he's felt on the outside a few times, but sometimes it is a little bit harder to feel. But that is the most amazing part, I swear, is feeling baby move. So we weren't going to find out the gender this time, but something happened. So I went in for my 20-week ultrasound. Oh, hold on, let me get the picture. Here's baby. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, the glare. There we go. So that's baby Riley. And we were not going to find out the gender of the baby. But when I went for my checkup at my doctor's office, a few days later, my doctor told me that they couldn't see the gender properly, so they wanted me to go back for a, different ultrasound, on the 7th floor of the IWK Health Center, which is the hospital in my city, one of the best children's hospitals in Canada, but it's also a maternity hospital, or a women's hospital. So they asked me to go to the 7th floor, which is usually the risk assessment unit for fetuses. And I was like, what the heck, why would they want me to go there? So I went there, and they did a backup ultrasound to find out why they couldn't see the gender properly. And they found out that my baby has a problem with the genitals. So when they told my doctor that, I was so worried, and I was like, what do you mean? What's happening with my baby's genitals? So at that point, I kind of wanted to know, well, what gender is my baby? Because at that point, you're well, if something's wrong, I want to know, what my baby is and what the problem is so we can fix it, or if it needs fixing or whatever. So I did want to find out the gender at that point, and when they went in, they did another ultrasound, and they showed that everything was good with everything else with the baby, so the brain, everything else is fine. There were no concerns, but the genitals were swollen. So what the baby has is where a part of the genitals is swollen and a little bit enlarged. So that's why they couldn't tell. So I had to find out the gender, because at that point I was like, all right, just tell me. and they told me what the gender is, so I'm going to be posting a gender reveal video on this channel in just a few days. I'll probably have to like edit it and stuff, but yeah, so that should be up soon. I hope I didn't give it away in this video. I'm going to have to go back and like look and make sure I didn't say he or she or whatever. But yeah, so we did find out the gender, and I'm so excited. Keep in mind, I already have 2 girls and a boy. I had my oldest daughter, Xandra, a girl, my middle child, Mika, a girl, and then I had my boy 3 years ago, Jackson. And yeah, you guys can leave your guesses in the comments, I guess, of what you think I'm having this time. So I guess that's it for my 24-week update. I will let you guys know when I'll be making a new video, probably on Instagram or something. I don't upload often, but I'm trying my best, so I hope you all love it. And before I go, I'm going to show my 24-week belly. So here's my 24-week belly. I'm filming this in a different room because the lighting is so much better. And here's with the shirt up. I feel like huge. Thanks you guys for watching my 24-week update, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!